Hi, it's April and Chloe. We're going to answer some questions today and show you some of the equipment that she uses. We're only going to show you a little bit of it because she's got a whole bunch of stuff. So some of the questions, she doesn't have another channel. I do have my YouTube channel. It's Daisy33, and we are also on Facebook. And the Beauty Within 2011 also has a Facebook page, and you can go on there and ask us questions and stuff also. Okay, Chloe was officially diagnosed with albinism in the hospital. When she was born, I knew she had albinism. My friend from college also has albinism, so I already knew about it, and I knew, the eyes, the eyelashes, eyebrows, and the hair were kind of a giveaway. So yeah, I knew, and it was no big deal. We didn't cry and everything else, because I have a friend with it, so it was no big deal at all. Yes, I do have one other child. His name is Noah. Hold on, Sissy. We're bribing her with candy today. Yes, I have another child. His name is Noah. He's 6 years old. He does not have albinism. My husband doesn't have albinism. I don't have it. And nobody else in the family that we've ever known has had albinism either. She hasn't had any electro tests for her vision. They've done different things with, I'm not even sure what the equipment's called, but it's a lot of the same stuff that a lot of us go through when we don't have very good vision. Where they hold the thing up and you have the big eye chart. They've done a few other things where they look in her eyes after they dilate it, and all that kind of good stuff. Chloe does have a little bit of vision, but it's not very much. She uses her ears to listen for clues of things going on around her. The glare from the light really, really makes a big difference for her. It is very blinding for her. And when it's bouncing off of certain things, like a chair, something like that, it does give her a clue that something is there. Yes, she can see my face, but we are nose to nose, and that's when she can see me, Chloe. She's kind of being quiet over here eating her candy. We do read a lot of books. She does get right up on the book, though. She has to be very, very close, within inches, for her to see it. And the same thing with the TV. She is as close as she can get to it without touching it. She usually has a chair over there in front of the TV, and she kind of sits off to the side so that we can see around her head. We live in California. You can get down if you want. We live in California, so yeah, there's a lot of glare here. Hold on a second. What are you doing? Okay. Chloe, come back in here. Don't pull that chair out from under him. Come on. He can use a chair. He's just getting something to drink. Sorry about that. Sometimes they start going into screaming matches. Chloe, come on over here, honey. Support from the Blind Association. We are members with NOAA. You want to eat this? Here you go. Hold on a second. Kind of get that all over me. Okay. Yeah, we're members of the NOAA Association, and we also are associated with the Library of the Congress. You know, the big Braille library. I'll find it when we're looking at the equipment. And also, she's associated with Seedlings, the Dolly Foundation, anything that I can find, we are associated with it. I'm also taking classes through School of the Blind and getting myself educated in any way that I can to help her with everything I can think of. We haven't come across any play groups of children with vision impairments. I'm not even sure if there's anybody in our area that has albinism. My friend lives about 2 hours away, so we don't get to see her too much, but we do see her on Facebook. But that would be really great if we did. That would be so wonderful for her. Well, Chloe stays pretty occupied, like any other child. You know, she has never really known anything different. So her playing in the house, you know, that's just what she does. It doesn't bother her. We go out in the evenings when the sun's going down, and it's a little bit easier for her, and we have more shade. So we always stay in the shade. And she stays busy doing everything that any other child does. She runs through our house, jumps off the furniture. I'm sure she'd climb the walls if she could. She is completely a normal child. The only difference is that the sun burns her and she doesn't have good eyesight. Other than that, she plays with her toys. She plays with her dollies. She watches cartoons. She loves Dora. You know, Play-Doh. We're always doing something, painting, you know. She also spends a lot of time doing her schooling. As far as her vision improving as she gets older, there has been a difference since she was born to now. It has improved, but not a lot. It's kind of like when she was born, she couldn't see my face at all. It didn't matter how close we were. We also had to put black sheets on all the windows, turn off all the lights, and we could only use the light from the TV because she was so sensitive to the sun that, or any light, that she would just cry. And she did not want to wear glasses. She's a newborn who would want to wear glasses. So we just had to adapt to what's comfortable for her. Yes, a guide dog. I can't wait until she is old enough to have a guide dog. I want her to have one. I feel more comfortable with her walking around with one. Hold on a minute. Yes, honey? You need more milk? Okay. No, I did have more milk. You got some more? Yeah. Oh, with brother? And he didn't spill it? No. Brother help you? No, I don't. No, wait. Good job, sister. Yeah, she actually did. Okay, apparently Chloe just poured some milk on her own and didn't spill it. Very good. Yeah, so yes, honey? Hold on. I used some yesterday. Did you? Yes, you try it out. Where are they? Okay, you can't get a new pair each time. You need to keep these. Okay, don't put them all the way in your ears. It will hurt them. Okay, my son has a sensory processing disorder, so sometimes he needs to wear earplugs to block out things. I can open. We squish them. Squish them into a point right here, like this. No, not too pointy. Just a little, like that. And then put that in and push. Chloe, can you come back over, honey? But yeah, I'd feel more comfortable when she's older and she's out there walking around on her own that she has a guide dog with her. It just seems like it would be safer, and I think it would be really good for her to have a companion like that. Yes, Noah helps a lot. He does his best. He's hyperactive and the sensory processing disorder, so he has a hard time sometimes um, being able to control himself. He's very loud and he's extremely hyper. But he does his best to control that and help her as much as he can. We also do exercises to help him understand what it's like to be Chloe. And I can't show him, with the sun, but I can show him. We blindfold him and I send him about the house, doing little chores, maybe go get a glass of water out of the bathroom, things like that, so he can see how hard it is for her to do things without being able to see very well. And then it helps him calm down and be a little more understanding with her. But he is 6 and he is an older brother and he totally plays that part completely. Sorry, I'm reading these as I go here. As far as the glasses go, the eye doctors, we've had a couple of them tell us, because I keep asking about it, what they've always said is that her eyes aren't correctable. There's nothing that glasses can do for her eyes other than block, some of the glare and the sunlight. Other than that, none of the glasses would improve it or anything else. So it's kind of pointless for her. So I think that's all the questions. Definitely leave us some more. Maybe we can get Chloe to cooperate a little bit more, but she's turning 3 next week, and she decided she's going to do terrible 3s instead of terrible 2s. So she's been a little bit of a stinker. Come on, sister. We're going to show them some of your equipment now. She got a little dolly from her auntie for her birthday. Let me get it in here. It has a hat, and of course, the hair. I just love it. Long sleeve shirt, and it's got to have the leggings and the layered look with the skirt. Totally awesome. Great job, Aunt Linda. Okay, so I'm going to get some of her equipment and show you some of the things that we do. Like I said, she has a lot of equipment. We have a lot of things on order right now. We just got her an iPad, so I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for her to see all the things that she can't see, because I can take a picture and zoom it up for her. I'm extremely excited about this. So I'm going to kind of disappear a little bit here and bring things back and explain to you what we do with them and everything. Okay, this right here, if I can get in the picture, this is a tray, and it has about an inch lip here, and that is so that she can work with different things, like her crayons, her beads, whatever it is, and they don't disappear on her. Things kind of vanish. Okay, right here we have this. Get it in the camera. This is her Braille ABC cards. As you see, where is it? We have it in regular print, and then down here we have the Braille, and it in lowercase. There we go. And then I'm not very good at doing the backwards thing. We have the apple in Braille, and I think I just did it backwards. It goes this way. And this is the whole alphabet. And everything in this book is actually raised so that she can fill everything about the letter A. She can fill all of this. Even the lines here you can fill. And it goes through all the way. We got this from her vision specialist. This actually helped another child, and she's graduating and going to college now. So it's made out of this really fun paper that it's almost plasticky, but it's not. But it doesn't tear. So it's really, really cool. I love this. I don't know if you guys can really, here, let me try to get it close enough. See this? Okay, so it actually starts with the apple, and if you look real closely, you'll see a line of dots. Let me see, there we go. And here we can see that they're curved. This right here is for helping her feel, she got chocolate on me, lovely. She can fill this, and it's for getting her fingers ready for reading Braille. We got to make them so that they're not very sensitive, but at the same time they have to be sensitive enough to feel the dots, but not overly, so that she shies away from it. We also have to teach her to make her fingers really strong, because it takes a lot of strength in your hands to read Braille, and she has to be able to use her fingers individually, because they have to read all of this. So this is an exercise we use, and it's tracking. So this is really fun. Kind of hard to see on here, but a lot of the stuff isn't made for people that can see it all. So, you know, it can be difficult for us to see it. What are you two doing? Chloe, can you come over here? Okay, let's not put anything on her arm. Okay, so this is a book from our vision program, and this is dual media. You can also feel. Okay, wrap it around your neck, but don't tie it. Okay, so this is dual media, and I don't know if you can see the Braille there. Let me see. There we go. So that's dual media. As you see, we can read it with print and we can read it in Braille. It's also very tactile, so we can touch everything. Everything is meant to be touched and felt and played with, examined, all exploring here. Wonderful stuff. Yes, that's yours. Hold on, baby girl. Here, we'll show them some of this. Yep, we're going through your list. You're supposed to be in here. Okay, so this is a way that we make her fingers strong. This is a metal bucket, and this is, they're like, oh, here we go. Find the camera. These are like clothespins, and as you see, if I wiggle my fingers, I'm strengthening my fingers right there. This is a very difficult thing to do when you're two. That takes a lot of strength to be able to do this for a little person. So this is hard work for her to put this on the bucket. Chloe's extremely smart, so she picks up on all this and just blows us away constantly. We're always trying to find a way to challenge her. So we have a whole bucket of these, and when she starts putting them on here and she's doing a really good job, we will switch her up by maybe using a piece of Braille paper, and it's just like a thicker paper for the Brailler, and try to have her put these on that, which is really hard because her depth perception is not very good, so it takes a lot of practice for her, and it's a way to challenge her. We continuously challenge Chloe. I'm going to put them down here when we're all done with them, honey. Okay, so right here. Mama! Yes, Noah? Yes?
What?
Yes?
Can you give me a straw?
We're out of straws, honey. Dad will buy some more tomorrow. You can take mine in the green cup. Okay, here we go. So right here we have some fun blocks. Let me get them untangled. And these are all fun activities. She enjoys doing this. So these are things that she doesn't just do as schoolwork, But she actually plays with this stuff and she's learning at the same time. Oh yes, we'll show them that in just a minute. So, let me see. Okay, you can see that the blocks, you can actually feel all of this. All of them. There we go. You can feel this. And so it's more exciting when you can't see. Because a plain old, you know, boring round one, how exciting is that for a child that can't see? So we have to, you know, have a little bit more fun. See, she tied a knot in it. Apparently she can tie knots now. But the point in this is for her to take this string, and it has this black part on it. It's a little bit stiffer. She's got to feel for the hole and get it in. And then once she's doing this well, then we start doing it in patterns and matching and anything to keep her busy with it and keep challenging her. Oh, you want to show them your scissors? So, she wants to show you this. These are the coolest thing ever. They're scissors for little kids, and they're not very sharp at all. There's no point on them. I don't think you could cut yourself with them if you tried. And you use your hand, like, here we go, like this, to cut with them. It's much easier for her to do it that way than to use those fingers individually. That's really hard. And these are really fun. I really like these. They're pretty cool. Here, sister. Okay. We put everything in plastic bags. I am like crazy with Ziploc. It keeps everything clean and it's so much easier to keep everything organized. Yes, honey? Just a minute. I have to get her a piece of paper. I had lowered it so that you could see her, but she's off cutting paper now with her scissors. Okay, so this right here, she has one of the things out, so it's probably in her drawer. Let's see, can you see that? There we go. Okay, and I don't know if you can tell, but this is numbered, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a very, very important piece of equipment for her for learning her Braille. When it's like this, it is exactly the same as the Brailler, which is the Braille typewriter. And when we put it together like this, it actually goes like that. This is a full Braille cell. So it helps teach her in both ways of looking at it in the normal way that we would, the 6, 3, and 3. And then being able to take it apart and finding those on the Brailler. So this is really fun, and she can push these in and remove them, and you know, something fun, tactical for her to do. Oh, I need the blackboard. Okay, so here we have, this is a blackboard. It's kind of like felt, and I can show you. There we go. This is really fun. I find myself playing with this too. What we do is we have these fun shapes. We have them in all kinds of stuff. She has eyes, circles, we have shiny ones, so you know it catches the light. She's able to see it when it catches the light. She has ones with eyes and all kinds of fun stuff, so that she's able to take these and we put them on the blackboard, and we can make patterns, or we can match with them, or we make fun pictures and just kind of play with it. We also talk about the colors, the shapes. Some of them are bumpy, some are fuzzy, some of them are really smooth, some shiny, not shiny, you know, all that fun stuff. Hold on, honey. Are you cutting it? Good job. She's over there cutting the corners off her paper. Okay, and with this same blackboard, we also have these fun shapes right here. Okay, so these are a nice red, very smooth, a little shiny, so the glare will catch on that. When things have glare, she can find it. And then we have ones, this is actually yellow. See, can you see that? It's yellow, and you see the bumps all over it? We have to keep her used to touching things that aren't necessarily comfortable. Her fingers, she'll start to shy away from things. They can get have problems with different sensory things, kind of like brother has, but his is noise. Children with vision impairments can have problems with textures in the way of food or just touching things, maybe getting a hand sticky, dirty. She don't like her hands dirty. She's constantly washing her hands. So we're constantly keeping her busy touching the things that aren't necessarily comfortable for her fingers so that she's okay with it. So this one's bumpy. And then we do the same kind of things with these patterns, the color, bumpy, smooth, matching, and talking about the shapes. Move these down here. Here's a really fun book that we also, these are the kind of things we do when we read. I like finding just the cutest stuff, and I love this book, Love Bug. This is dual media. We got this from Seedlings. It's a free program for the children. You can also buy books. Very simple. Oh, she wants to show you something. Here, right here. She cut this corner out. Here, let me, there we go. She cut a corner of her paper out. Good job, sister. You want to come over here so they can see you?
No.
Let them see you.
No.
That's all we're going to get of her.
No.
Thank you, sister. Okay, so there is, it's like a sticker, and it's all Braille that's on top of everything. So it's a normal book with Braille on it. And here, up here, there's another piece she cut. Good job. Okay, you put it on my computer. Okay, so there we go. You can see. There's another piece of paper. You can see it's very simple. There's not a lot of detail to the picture because she can't see all of that. And then it also comes with a, I love these. It's a little finger puppet that goes with the story so we can have fun interacting part of the story out with her, you know. The love bug likes to hug, gives kisses, you know, things like that. Tickles, likes to tickle. Good job. Okay. Now this, here we go. This is a light box right here. We can move the handle to adjust it for her. It's probably on the brightest. I'm going to turn it on, but really quick because it's really bright, so look away. So, okay, so you see it lights up, and we put things on this so that she can see them better. Sometimes, and quite often, the light is too much. and she has a hard time working with it, so we have to use it on lowest setting. And we also have covers that go on top of here. They're like blue, pink, yellow. We have tons of different ones, and they go on top of it. It keeps things from sliding off on her, and also kind of cuts down on some of that light and the brightness of the light. We also have a button here where we can control the light, but it doesn't do it good enough for her. She usually uses like a blue on here. That one's really good. So we lay things on it. Those alphabet cards I showed you in the beginning, those are really, really fun. Oh, honey, we can't turn that on. Yeah, she's showing you how we do it. Okay, that's good. We're going to blind them. I know, you put her on it. Okay, here we go. So, nope, you can't see that one. It's too bright. We got to turn it off. Turn it off. So we laid these on here. Where we go? There we go. No, no, baby girl. Okay, that's enough. It's too much. Too much. Okay, so these fun little shapes, we do the same thing. We talk about them, the colors, the shapes. You know, we talk about the points on the square. She practices tracing them. This is a fun thing. We use this for Braille, and you just trace it. And then, you know, when you put the colors on top of each other and you have this on, it creates other things that are really fun. So these are really fun, keep her really busy. She puts cars on it, she puts her shoes on it, anything she can think of, because it all looks different and it creates interesting shadows, and it's just fun for her to do. Just a few more minutes, okay, brother? Okay, so I was telling you guys about the, okay, yes, it's the Library of Congress. It's the National Library Service for the Blind and the Physically Handicapped. This is the book we use for Chloe. It has the younger age group in it for her. And in this, we, yes, honey?
Did you my kids say they have to be quiet out here for my not to get stuck to my hair?
Are they stuck in your hair?
Yes.
Ooh, you're going to have to wash your hair to get that wax out. Oh my gosh, no. Hey. Oh, he got his earplug stuck in his hair. Honey. Okay, you go in there and you pull one hair out at a time and you'll get it out, okay? Silly boy, you can't touch him because of his sensory processing disorder. You can't touch him very often. Everything irritates him. He's such a boy, he's always getting into something or causing trouble somehow. Yeah, so these books in here, they come in print. They, you know, the large print. They come in Braille. You can also, this is a fun little cartridge here. We got the little case for it. This is for Bard, but you can order the books that are already on these cartridges from this book right here. Or if you want a better selection, you go and buy one of these for a couple bucks, and you go on to Bard and you can load this and you can reuse it many times. You load this up with the books that you want and you have a much, much bigger selection. This is so much fun. We also get them preloaded from the Christian, the Christian one, so that she gets her Bible courses too. Now, this is a player that we use to play this. And this is also a lifetime loan from the Library of Congress. We always keep our stuff put away proper so that it doesn't get messed up, and this is something that she can use for as long as possible. Okay, so this, let me see. This is the player. Those little cards slide right into here, and it plugs in. It's USB. This player is really neat because you can't see it, but next to each one of these buttons is Braille, and it also tells you, you can fill the Braille on here, and it tells you the words of what it is, you know, play, stop, fast forward, all that good stuff. What's really, really cool about this one is that it also speaks to you. And if you push play, let's see if I can get it on. I'm not sure if I have it charged.
Player on.
Okay.
Any button to learn about its function.
I don't know if you can hear it. I'll try to let you hear it. The battery's low, so we have to charge it again. But I'll turn it up.
Volume up. To increase the volume by one step, press the volume up button. There are 15 volume steps.
Okay, so we're going to push a fun button here.
Play, stop. To start or stop playing a book, use the large play stop button. When the book is playing, press this same button to stop the player. When you press play again, the book will continue playing where you last stopped. If the cartridge contains more than one book, then pressing and holding the play stop button for 2 seconds will enter the bookshelf. Power. Battery charge remaining. Less than 1 hour. Battery powered. Press this power button to turn the player off. Press the power button. Player off.
Okay, as you see, it speaks to you also. So I think that is really cool. So when because she likes to ask, you know, what is this? Why does it do it? You know, all those classic questions toddlers ask you. It can tell her, and it makes my job a little easier. So I really love this. This is a really fun thing, keeps her really busy, you know, really get that reading going. Reading's very important, and so we try to use as much of it as we can. And that is something you can get for free if you have low vision or you're blind. That you just fill out an application. I'm sure you can find it online, or you know, call 411 or something. But that is it's a lending library, and it's a lifetime lending, which means you can use it for as long as you need within your lifespan. So, and it's free, so you can't beat free. And it's really good for them. It helps them, you know, it keeps her busy. So, why not? This is her new cane. Let's see if I can show you. It's 30 inches. She's little, but this is much better than her 24-inch cane. It was starting to look like it was like a toy or something. This is one that I picked out because we don't have a car, so we use a stroller. And when we're going around town and, you know, going to like Sunday night festivals and things like that, we need a smaller cane because as they keep growing, they're sticking out of the stroller, and I am not very coordinated and I will trip on them. So it always, you know, gets the kids laughing pretty good. So this is not as easy as it looks. There we go. So this one folds up really small. I can slide this right underneath the stroller, stick this in my bag. I love it. And Chloe enjoys this kind of cane, you know, with the marshmallow tip right here. She likes the red and the white. We do get the free canes. She doesn't like the tip. She doesn't like the way it feels. She can't see the bottom here, so she has a really hard time with that. She was very happy when she got this. All right, so this, let me get it up there, is a brailer. That's probably my husband calling. So this is a Briller, and it's not light. Let me get it in there. Okay, as you see, it has 6 keys. And that represents each place in the full cell. These 6 places, or this full cell, make up the entire Braille alphabet and language. Those 6 little ones. It's amazing what they can do with 6 of them, and we have so many in ours. So this is really fun. This is why she has to make her fingers strong, because these are pretty tiring to continue pushing when you're a little person. Okay. Hi, Sissy. Are you coming to join us? Aw, she just did not a piece of paper. Here, up, honey. Here, why don't you show him your paper for a second, okay? Hold on just a minute. Talk to him, sister. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm making a video right now.
Hi. I don't have it in my book.
What do you mean? Good job. Okay. So we play catch and roll. This one's kind of fuzzy and stretchy with this. She likes that. This is a fun little ball. Oh, no, can you see there's glitter in it? And there's like this little funny thing in there. You hit it. And it lights up. It's actually flashing little fun lights. What are you getting into? She also has her music player. There we go. Her music player. So she uses these headphones with her other player, and then she likes to listen to her music. Something she keeps herself busy with. And Chloe really loves music. Okay, I don't think you should have any more. No. No more, so don't sneak it out of the bag. Okay, so we got her, this is the dome magnifier. This is really fun. It was pretty cool watching her go around and look at things with it when she first got it. She does use it, but she still gets really, really close to see when she's using this, so I think we need something that's a lot stronger. One of her teachers mentioned a lighted one, so see how we're going to try a different one, a few different ones to see, you know, what works best for her, but we're still in the works on that kind of thing. Okay, now, last, our most important stuff, sun protection. I hate sunscreen. I absolutely hate it. Everything about it. I can't stand the smell of it. It's sticky. It's horrible. I could only imagine how horrible it would feel to have it smeared all over your body every single day, every time you go outside. That would just be a nightmare to me. So I really feel for you guys that kind of do that, because I just stay in the shade. So, another Ziploc bag. So much easier keeping all our stuff together this way. We have lots and lots of glasses. Tons of glasses. Mama finds glasses. We buy them. Little kids with glasses, they break them. So we got to keep a whole bunch of glasses. She's got a whole bag. Oh, here's some really cute ones. I love these. They have little butterflies on them. She looks so cute in them. And of course, then we have, these are a special pair we got from Coolie Bar. Wait. See, I'm always backwards. Coolie Bar. These are category 3 lens, which means it's the highest protection against glare you can get. They also have, you know, the SPF or whatever they have, you know, for the eye protection also. She likes this part of it because it really, really blocks glare. These are awesome. They're so good. But she does not like this. She prefers the ones that go over her ear. So we'll have to change some of them. Of course, we have lots and lots and lots of hats. We've got them like this with the sun protection. Oh, here it is. Oh, these are the glasses she's been wearing lately. They're Barbie. She's just really enjoying them. And then this is my favorite hat. It is, let me get it in the, here we go. You can see that it really covers. I mean, it's wonderful. It's dark underneath so that the sun doesn't bounce off of her chest and what's on the ground doesn't bounce off and hit this and then bounce back in her face. That's actually a very big problem, the sun bouncing like that. We don't think of that, you know, us that don't have a problem with the sun like that, of some of these things that really, really affect your vision when you're that sensitive to the sun, when we don't even think of it. We do not see the things that somebody that has a vision impairment, and I would imagine any other impairment of any of your senses, because those other senses really kick in, and there's so much stuff that we just ignore. We don't even pay attention to it. And like Chloe, using those other senses so much, she, I think, is getting more out of stuff than we ever would because we just don't bother with it. We are too busy, I guess. What's great about this hat is it has a ventilation. It also has a little strap back here to tighten it. Hey, baby girl. To tighten it down so it doesn't take off in the wind. No more. That's the last one. Because she's always having to wear hats, she doesn't get to wear her pretty bows. So this is my fix for that. We put our bows on our hat so we can still show them off. Then we also Coolie Bar again. I love Coolie Bar. We have her, here we go, sun shirt. It has a hood. It has airflow vents in the back. This has the sun protection in it. I believe it's SPF. Oh, here it is. UPF 50. Some of the stuff we buy in Australia over online, so some of the stuff I can't even read. We also have this nice big blanket. It's a pretty good size. It also has the sun protection in it, and this is for any time that she needs to escape that sun and we can't do anything about it. You know, we're out and about, we have to go do things like go to appointments, go to the grocery store. You know, there's times when you just absolutely have to do something outside the home. She has control over the sun hurting her. She can cover herself, cover her head, she covers her eyes. So this right here is really important to her. She uses this a lot. She has control this way. And yes, I harness her. And here's her little harness. The reason I have her wear this is because I want her to be independent, and this way I can. She is strapped in. As you can see in the background right now, Miss Chloe is climbing on the couch. And there's brother climbing all around. Careful. Careful, baby. Here, sweetie. Okay, leave his brother Legos alone. Okay, so yes, I harness her, and the reason for that is she can walk down the street without holding my hand, using her cane in complete control, but on the back she has a strap that is around my wrist, and when a car decides they're not going to yield to us in the crosswalk, or maybe, you know, try to run us over when we're halfway through the crosswalk, because people are not very polite in these days, it actually blows me away. I can pull her back and keep her safe. Sometimes she goes to look at things, like when we went to the fair, she tried to look at something she saw on the ground. What she did not see was the giant piece of metal sticking out of the ground with a nice point that she was putting her eye right up to. And thank goodness she had her harness on, because I was able to pull that and pull her right back up on her feet. And, you know, that really could have been a bad accident. And she needs to learn how to walk without my hand. She gets very comfortable and she feels very secure with me. So, hi brother, are you showing us your airplane? He just got this. There you go. Sissy, I see you on the back of the couch. You get down from there. Okay, go watch a cartoon or something. You get down from there. Come over here, baby girl. She has to learn how to walk on her own, because we are not sending her to preschool until she can walk alone. You know, it's kind of an important thing. And because people are so rude and insist on not yielding, which, by the way, is the law. And I got it all tangled. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it figured out. I got her a nice reflective vest. It reflects both sides. Reason for, please see my child. I'd like her not get ran over by a car. And we have the, here, let's get closer. There we go. See, there's glare. I have low vision. Because believe it or not, even though you have a cane, people will ask you if you have low vision. Which, obviously, if you're walking around with a white cane, you don't need to ask them that. Sometimes, some of that stuff is a little bit rude. And also the questioning about whether or not she should be using it. Those are rude things. Just leave us alone. And anyone with low vision or albinism or anything else, we don't need to be asked silly questions like that. We get enough of the funny stares and everything else that, you know, we really don't need you to argue with us about somebody's vision that you've never met in the doctor's office and we're waiting in the waiting room. Okay? So, but, you know, we're always all for people that are interested, they want information and knowledge, then go for it. Ask any question you can think of. That is what we like to hear. We like to give information with knowledge. People are more understanding, and the more understanding people are, the less they pick at people and bully our children. Come here, sissy. We're going to finish up our video. I need you over here. Come here. Can you come say goodbye, please? No? You can't say goodbye. Okay, so she refuses to come back to the camera, but if you can, here, let me try to move myself out of the way. So what you're seeing there is Chloe. She has her black board with her little square container of shapes, And this is kind of stuff that she does. She will sit down and just have fun. And what she doesn't know is that she's actually doing things that are teaching her stuff right now. These are school exercises, and for her, she's playing. Okay, so we have almost made this an hour video. And Chloe hasn't been in it much, but I was able to show you a lot of the things that she uses. We'll do another one where we do it over by her desk, because believe it or not, this barely even touches what we have for this girl. I found it very important to get her SSI. I fought on my own for 2 years to get her the SSI so that she would be able to get these things that she needs. I believe the more you give your child, the more chances they have of being an independent, successful adult when they're older. And why would you not want that as a parent? So we'll continue to show you some of the fun things we do. We did just do an IEP and another one. Those make me so nervous. Oh my goodness. I'm always so nervous in them. I don't know why, but I am. And yeah, I insisted on her staying home this year. And because I'm still debating that whole thing with the homeschool, regular school, private school, you know, all that good stuff. What is best? And I got her an iPad with some of her SSI money. You can see she just turned her light box on back there. And if you notice right now, she's bending down really close, still with the light to see it. She's a funny kid. She's always changing. One day she can't stand to be in the light. Next day we got to close every curtain in the house. So, and then she goes and picks up a little tiny piece of paper off the floor and turns around and runs into the refrigerator. So, you know, all depends, contrast, all that good stuff. But yeah, we just got her iPad. I'm really excited. She gets it next week, and we will show you probably next week's video. We have her vision specialist helping us with the apps and stuff so that we can start teaching her some really fun things. I'm really excited about this opportunity that she has to see what she normally wouldn't be able to see. It's always amazing to watch them, a little child, you know, just whether they have vision impairment or not, to discover something that we take for granted completely, like the leaves on the trees. You know, discovering something like that is quite incredible for them, and it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. So go ahead and leave us some more questions. Next week we will do a video where hopefully Chloe's in it and not just like in the background and snagging candy here and there. And maybe when Brother's at school. Next week is going to be her first week of starting all her new classes. Careful, baby girl. She's going to start her new classes, you know, for the school year. We're going to start her Braille and stuff up again with her vision specialist and stuff. Of course, she's always doing it with me, and I'm trying to learn the Braille. It's not easy when you can see the dots. I want to see them. I have to blindfold myself to make myself not peek. It's pretty horrible, but yeah, so leave us some questions, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed all our fun stuff. Bye. You want to say? Get up here. Come on.
Bye.
No, they can't see you.
Ow.
Say bye.
Bye. Don't